Welcome to Rely. We help engineering leaders and business owners within product management and executive teams identify reliability bottlenecks within their product and prioritize the necessary improvements based on their actual impact on the most important user journeys. Because the health of your business rests upon how reliably users can depend on your product, we provide your teams with insights into its performance, always from the lens of the user experience. We start with seamlessly integrating with your entire technical stack to automatically draw insights and correlations from your engineering tools, such as code repos, observability solutions, or cloud providers. We also integrate with your product analytics tools. This means you get end-to-end visibility into how your end users interact with your product and how reliable are the services that support these user journeys. Rely connects data from your various sources and builds a visual representation of your applications in the business map. It is an actual model of your business, of what your product actually does for your users, and how good it is, or not, at doing it. Here is an example of the business map, showing the user journeys from a streaming company, from the sign-up and the subscription purchase, to the actual content streaming. Each user journey is further divided into the sequential actions users perform within it, like opening the sign-up form, submitting it, and receiving a confirmation email. These user journeys and user actions are then linked to the technical services that support them, giving you a bird's-eye view on your product performance. You can now understand at a glance how reliable your product has been through various periods of time. Using metrics from industry best practices like availability and latency, Rely allows your teams to define and measure performance. It also helps them in identifying blind spots within the telemetry collection or instrumentation of your services. You can then dig deeper into performance indicators to understand their effect on the business. For instance, how much error budget is left. Defining reliability targets and selecting the best KPIs to measure performance can be challenging. To make it easier, the SLO you see here has been created in a few clicks, thanks to the Rely's automated templates. Through the integrations with your observability solutions, Rely automatically looks within your available telemetry and suggests templates. So you don't have to manually select metrics or worry about defining good versus bad events. The business map gives you a view into your product that speaks to both engineers and business owners, which is especially helpful when your teams need to align on KPIs. For instance, during cyclic reviews like the daily stand-ups with product managers or OKRs with the executive leaders. But, over time, your product evolves and delivers to your end users new features, which are supported by new services. And it can be difficult at times to keep track of all that changing information. To help you, Rely provides a product catalog which allows you to view and edit both user journeys and services. Here, you can filter, search, and view key information. Like, in the case of user journeys, their health, their business criticality, their custom labels, or who their owners are. Let's focus once again on the faulty user journey from earlier, the subscription purchase, and learn more about it. In this detailed view, you can find how to contact the owners, or explore links to internal documentation for you to learn autonomously. Underneath, you can also add or edit the user actions within this user journey, as well as map their dependencies on the services that support them. Let's now dig deeper into those services. Thanks to the quick filters, you can focus on only relevant information. For instance, if you want to identify and plug blind spots in the observability, you can filter the view on the services that are actually missing data. You can then reach out to owners and help either improve the instrumentation of the service or plug in a new data source to Rely. For now, let's focus again on the faulty REST API service from earlier. It had depleted its error budget within the past 4 weeks. This view provides relevant information like the code repository or access to actionable documents like a runbook. Thanks to the product catalog, you have access to a central and detailed inventory, so your teams no longer need to run in circles, bouncing around between Slack channels or Confluence documents before finding the person or the piece of information they are looking for. This is especially helpful when you are pressed for time, like during an incident, for instance. Finding the right configuration for your alerts can be a tricky process, which involves multiple trials and errors before your teams can find the right balance. They want to ensure they get notified of key performance issues without getting drowned into noisy signals, which create alert fatigue. Using reliability best practices like multi-window multi-burn rate, Rely automatically generates fine-tuned alerts based on actual user impact. This guarantees that on-call engineers are woken up in the middle of the night only when it actually is required. So your teams only need to decide where to get notified for specific reliability targets. They will then get instant access to actionable alerts like these. Here, incident responders will find all the relevant information needed for quickly triaging issues. Alerts from Rely include the rate of failure, as well as an opinion of what is most likely happening. The first alert, for instance, is consuming the error budget 12 times faster than allowed over an hour, which based on our modals, is most likely indicative of a service outage. The second alert, however, is a slow burn alert, most likely indicating a gradual performance degradation. As a result of using Rely alerts, incident responders are empowered to efficiently triage and address the most pressing issues first. In this case, since both alerts are impacting equally important P1 user journeys, the outage would be prioritized. So, at this stage, thanks to the business map, the product catalog, and the automated alerts, you are able to efficiently handle day-to-day operations, as well as incidents. Now, thanks to the reliability insights, you can also review progress over time and plan for the future. Rely provides automated dashboards and reports that you can use, adapt, or you can even create your own custom ones. They allow you to review reliability performance over specific periods of time and choose how to aggregate the data, both across time as well as through various dimensions of your choosing. In this example, your engineering teams need to report on the quarterly performance of their services. So let's pick the corresponding report. You can sequentially explore, for each team, how the services they own have been performing. Or, you can directly focus on the areas of concern, where reliability targets have not been met. You can also adapt this dynamic report right in the moment. For instance, to showcase here, during the quarterly review, the user journeys impacted by these missed targets. Thanks to reliability insights, you can start sending weekly reliability reports that everyone in the company can understand and care about, thus creating a culture of ownership and reliability excellence. This was a small sample of how Rely can help you. Define and measure reliability for your products based on actual user experience. Discover and adopt best practices so you can confidently improve your product reliability. And make informed decisions about where to invest your engineering efforts based on where they will benefit your business the most. Are you ready to get started within minutes and improve your product reliability? Book a demo today and learn more about how Rely can help you do so.